a simple case might be that they stake, $10 or whatever, 10 of your currency towards we're going to agree to maintain a streak for 10 days, and if we maintain the streak we get our $10 back. While it's in there we lock it up in Aave or something and earn with it, or whatever the version of that is, and then if we pass we get it back. If you lose, your money and the interest goes to the winner. So it kind of like would incentivize people to start playing with that linguistic side of their brain that is probably rusty, even if you're speaking a lot of today's languages. We're entering this whole new realm of words, and we could use a brushing up on that every day, I think. I wonder how much better a crypto community would like build cohesion if they were all doing some version of that,
Yeah. Which is very interesting to think about, in this space. Oh, but anyways, Jeanne is here, and I ate my fruit, actually. Is that going to be a problem?
What do you hate? I don't understand.
No, I ate my fruit.
No.
I had a tangerine. I didn't have an apple.
Thank you so much for setting up all these things. I'm just saying something in the air and suddenly everything is happening.
Yeah.
And so thank you so much. But can we turn on the camera? Do you mind? Or I'm going to turn on.
Yeah, I got mine on. See, here's proof that I ate my orange.
Yeah.
But I got this and the other stuff.
Okay, my camera is on? No.
No. Oh, there we go. Hey. Did you have a fruit, Charlie? I ate mine. But actually, this makes it more interesting because I have the.
Okay. So I have the same problem than when we had the conversation at the end last time.
Oh,
I see only one camera at a time, one image at a time.
Oh, okay.
One video. Only the person who is speaking. So maybe something. How come?
Yeah, we can't see. Oh, I can't see your camera.
Yes, but if I want to see all of you, maybe let me just.
Stuff. Yeah.
What did I do? I did something wrong somewhere, maybe. Screen, maybe.
There's a I think on the top. Oh, she got kicked off. But I think she was doing the display. There's an option to do where you see everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
there
give me
go.
1 minute, sorry.
No problem. And so for
what are you pushing on, Jeanne?
Okay, so now I'm stressed. I probably pushed on something wrong one day.
It's the
no
one
one want to play with Wampus.
It's the one in the center, no? The one that says turn on camera.
So when I test, when I do video setting and I test video, I can see myself. So it means that my video works.
And then here, when you're in the turn on camera, it's not the little thing with the arrow down, no? That just shows which camera you use. But
so maybe that's probably here.
Button...
So when I turn on camera, maybe this is where I did something wrong.
Yeah, it's like the big.
There we go.
Merci.
Okay. Welcome.
I don't know why. I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted another setting, but with a table and all this, but I couldn't use my, studio. So it's going to be a first step. So we do a short experiment, okay? It's not going to last for long. But can you all show can you all have a toilet paper? No, you don't? What is these things? What is it, Jolly? Ah, okay, so you don't have a lot of paper.
Yeah, he
Yes.
did.
Okay, and everybody have the toilet paper
Yeah,
like
toilet
this
paper.
with the 2 hands.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's okay. So can we just, take into account the square of the screen? So can we be sure that we have in the middle of the screen, the toilet paper? Yes. So Steph, we don't see you anymore, but that's fine. But that's a warm-up, okay? So the warm-up is like this. So, but this is not toilet paper with this trimmer. What is your name? Can you show your toilet paper roll?
Yeah, I don't have it here.
Yeah, he has a like.
You don't have
in
it?
point.
Can you find one?
No, we don't have. Today I need to go to market for that.
Yeah,
So next time
Really good.
you're really lucky. I have. Yesterday I also didn't.
So me, I went to the market before I came for the meeting. Okay, so we can do a kind of improv, like a warm up of improv. So you have the role here, and you can see with your face, with on one side of it. It can be on the top, and it can be on the other side. So this is a kind of warm up for movement. Yeah, so everybody can have their face. So you try to have the paper roll in the middle of the screen, and you have your right cheek next to it. Everybody has its right cheek next to the paper, and can we see, if possible, the two? Okay. Do you want to record? Because should we record? Not.
I'm recording on my side.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do a kind of warm up like this. So you can even do a warm up with your chin. How do you call this? Chin.
Mhm.
How do you call this? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you have the chin that is going around the paper roll, like this, and then you can go with your front head and your head in below the paper toe, and then you can just go straight like this. But you always leave the roll in the same place in this middle of the screen. So we can try to do this again. We go with the right cheek next to the paper roll, okay? The right cheek next to it. So you have your face and the roll which is here, okay? So then we use the chin, yes? And we go around like this, like this, like this. Then we go back, and then we have the left cheek next to the paper roll, and then we go down, but we leave the paper roll in the middle, and we get our head that is going down, and then suddenly we're coming back out of the window, the swimming pool, sorry, and we are here. Yeah. That's a choreography. What do you think? What do you think, Steph?
I wonder about facial recognition software.
Okay, so then I'm going to build on what you just said. So now you get your pen, and if it's a black pen is good. And then now we're going to very slowly write on the paper toe, okay? Very slowly. So you open it like this, and it has to be really, please, be careful, because we need to keep it and roll it back like this afterwards, even if we write on it, okay? So it's very fragile, and be careful with how you write on it.
Okay.
So one thing could be to draw a face, yes? So Steph, if you feel like having a face based on your paper towel, but then you can also try to write a few words of poetry in relationship to our topic today, or you can even Google and copy what you want that you find in relation to the regenerative imagination, I don't know what the name that you used, okay? And there was an image I wanted to share with you. And with dynamic energy budget, all the things I keep trying to say. So, you know, you have, do you know that human waste can become fertilizer, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about that?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll leave you 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes, few minutes. Someone can put some music if you want. And we try to write or draw. Be really careful. But we are at the beginning. But by the way, I mean, okay, so you can use your world after, even if you draw on it. So please, you use it anyway, okay? And you can use colors, but I wanted to buy not some recycled paper. It's problematic with the recycled paper. It's more fragile. So go on. I mean, when is your good time for you to end? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I think
You're good. Okay. So when you're done, you can, you know,
Roll it
slowly roll it back like this. Okay. And maybe we do it together. So let's wait. And let's wait that, you know, we have time. So I don't know what time we have actually. So you know, yes. So Satori, you can, you know, like have your paper like this as well. Yes. Okay. Everybody, we wait until the others are done. And yes, good. Wait. No idea of the name of all these people. Steph, can you put your roll like this as well? No, the same way than us. Ah, you already did it. Okay, let's pretend that you didn't do it. You didn't roll it up yet. Okay? And then we all have it like this together.
Mhm.
Okay? And now for the one that hold the roll, now we roll it back. Okay? Like this. I mean, not like this. It's not working. Anyway, we try to roll it back now. Yes?
Mhm.
Like this. Voilà. Voilà. Slowly. Okay. So now you just put it like this on the side of your table if you have one. And now, how many? I mean, is it okay if we are like this still 10 or 15 more minutes? Is
Yeah.
it good or
I'm good.
10 minutes? I don't know. So now we're going to go back to that, but I propose that we do maybe no, before before maybe we just, because we just do a round, you know, if you want to say something about what you wrote or something else, but just each of us, we talk a few minutes.
Okay.
Anything.
I was interested in Steph's drawings.
Steph.
Okay, yeah, I'll just walk you through. Once upon a time, people were having a SARS virus. Some people didn't want to see it. Others were watching South Park and were laughing on face diapers. Some people kind of like took opportunity and kind of see half of it. Others were kind of like totally chill about it. But we lost a lot of people. And the masks are really, really lonely. Like the dinosaurs were once.
Cool.
Okay, that's the story.
Cool.
This is cool. It's so amazing. It's so amazing when suddenly you have like it's such a gift actually that, you know, someone is giving from its own imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Just felt it very strongly now. And, okay, so let's go on. Who else would like to share something?
Okay, I'll share mine. It's like really quick. I don't know if you could see. I did it in pen, but when he was saying about facial recognition software, for some reason I did the Nirvana face on it, and then I my saying is the logos can't understand Blake, and there's like little balloons that are like shroom balloons, because when you were saying about fertilizer, and I think about the mushrooms, and then I put the energy dynamic budget, and then you can't really see, but there's like a little bee, and then there's like a sound wave underneath it to like amplify it.
To see on your toilet paper roll.
Yeah. And I was just trying to be careful not to like break it because I was using pen, so I was like trying to be not too hard on it. And then there's a flower, and so that's what I did.
Okay. Merci, Satori, for sharing.
Sorry, I wanted to join earlier, and I want to just know what's the situation. Seems like a lot of interesting and cool stuff is happening, and I'm out of context right now.
Okay, so did you bring your paper toilet roll?
Hmm?
We need. We ask that everybody take a paper toilet roll. and a pen and a fruit.
I usually have all of those, but not now.
Are you sure you cannot go to the bathroom and check if you have one?
I'm not in my own house. I'm in a space.
Oh.
Okay.
Never mind, you can.
Community-owned space, so
They
toilet
don't
paper
have
would be
toilet
difficult.
paper.
Need a fruits.
Okay, do you have a
Could I
fruit?
use other stuff?
Yes, you can adapt. I don't know,
Hmm.
whatever you think is good for you as adaptation.
There's stuff here.
I was actually curious what is Stream a nerd using as his placement for toilet paper. It's like a soup cup or like
Yeah, soup cup.
yeah.
So what
It was
so what
totally
is
empty.
a soup
I
cup?
was a bit.
So what did you do with your soup cup paper roll?
Uh, I started with like this plant here.
Okay,
I
cool.
put some kind of eye there, and then yeah,
Kind of
like
what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you well.
like a bird's head. Then like this one kind of its own.
Okay.
But then I started this one because like on this paper it was like Logish Echo or something.
Sorry, what
Like
did you? Okay, but what was your inspiration for that?
like going ecology, living kind of logical thing, and then there it's some 2D and 3D like hybrid form that's like representing a transformation kind of, or like coexistence, some sort, like all. I don't know, just I didn't think much because I
So
just
the
like
idea not to think too much.
yeah. I was gonna write something, but
Okay, so
it's
please
like
do,
not
please do.
so-
What were you about? What were you about to write? Tell us.
if I was about to write, hey, like piece is green. Today's memories are not only composed of yesterday's knowledge, but also brings a future to now. And so, like,
So
I
you
would
say
say
that
collect
today's.
memories from future.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm always afraid that I don't understand everything. So you say today's learning are not composed only of yesterday knowledge. This is what you say.
I'm not so sure, but
No? So please help me.
yeah, collect memories from past and future together and build something real, unique and real. Yeah. Like collect memories of future and past together and build something unique and real.
Cool.
Yeah. So like I think there are like lots of content on web, but for example, hey, if that's not a documentary or supported, I don't think like local knowledge is right now, even all the technology we got, everything is persisted. That knowledge is not persisted. Like I see my aunts and uncles, like my parents were from their villages and we were visiting every year, and I lived there a lot. And I see all that knowledge going where? I mean, like lots of people since 20, 30 years going to cities, like my cousins, kind of, and then a lot of people. Some got that knowledge my parents got, and going back and doing that. but we could. I think we are always like, hey, I can find it somewhere, and it's always there. For that specific geography, I mean, it's not really.
So it's about so if I connect to what we do, it's about the composition and the transmission of knowledge, and kind of might be a confusion. I mean, it doesn't have to be past plus present plus future, but it can be a bit composed. So and peace is green and ecology. So I keep this to connect with the group, and if it's okay, and so someone else. I don't know what is your name because I see Eclipse, whatever. Do you have a name, like a human name, or no?
I do have a human name. Hi.
Probably not. I wasn't given one. No. It's Fortis. Fortis.
Fortis. Okay. So, do you want to share your paper roll?
I found this. It looks like a paper roll.
Yeah.
Yes, but you didn't write yet. But I
No.
think Fortis did write. So maybe during the time that he's sharing, maybe I will share mine. You can write on your paper roll some kind of poetry in relation to regeneration and to the dynamic energy budget, to metabolism, to whatever you want. If you can do this for a few minutes, and then you tell us. So Fortis.
Yeah.
I know it's you, Fortis. So who is the other guy? Like Eclipse Binary.
Alex.
Hey, Alex.
I cannot hear you well. I don't know why.
Sorry, can you hear me better?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Alex.
Alex.
I go by
okay.
I just go by Eclipsing Binary online. I make music doing that, but I try to draw, but I was also using a pen, and it was very difficult.
Can you show us?
I got that far.
Okay, that's nice.
I don't know how to draw. I just was trying to. I did write a little something.
Okay.
This is basically not so involved. I don't, so like I feel like a stranger here. So I wrote this. Inspired words to wire connections to reflections fired by strangers in the screen, painting to what could be.
Ooh, I like
so
that.
I guess I'm inspired by what's going on in here, that you guys are really thinking deeply about what to build, philosophically, humanely, trying to really bring humanity to these technocratic systems that are being built. So I guess where I'm coming from is I'm glad to be here amongst strangers that are pointing to what could be, in an inspiring way. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I don't know. That's what came to mind.
Okay, thank you. And so keep your role. I don't know if it's okay, and with Steph and Satori and all this is. Okay, so I just share mine. Like this. It's about a fertilizer that is my love. You can see it this way. And what did I say? That is going away in the ocean, and that love might reappear into the air and fecund nature and seeds and trees, and this beautiful fruit from the tree. I would like to eat it. I can imagine myself eating it. and trying to describe this imagination. So, voila. And so, Fortis, if you want to share something, I mean, I don't want to take too much time. Do you have something to share, Fortis? And maybe we can, do some kind of.
It's still under construction.
It's still under construction.
Jolly.
So maybe we, until you.
Is Jolly still
You.
there? He hasn't shared.
Maybe
think
we
there was
can
someone else was there, no?
eat a bit of the fruit. Yes. Okay.
No, but John, I think someone else was still there also.
Oh yes, someone
Jolly.
else. Oh, sorry.
Jolly.
Yes. Jolly, yes, Jolly. I don't see you, so I just eat it. Okay. So let's eat a fruit with huge mindfulness. Carrot, whatever. Okay. What is this? I don't see.
Actually, they're peanuts, kind of. So they're
okay.
kind of a fruit.
Okay. So let's eat it. What would be to eat with mindfulness for you?
Oh, there's Jolly. But
What?
I was just gonna say that I ate my fruit, I guess mindfully because I was hungry when I was waiting for this. I ate it.
Okay, so maybe mindful is not the right word, but what it is to eat. If you think about what you have in your mouth. So I'm going to sit. So it's better that we sit. And then we will. I'm coming. So with it, and me, I can feel the apple. I think up to here. I think after I don't really feel it. Can you feel it going down? Or? Maybe I should go check for chocolate, but I was thinking of an apple because of the symbol in our culture of the apple. But it worked with any food also. Okay. Exactly. Knowledge and also guilt and poison and knowledge is poison. All these Judeo-Chrétien things that you see in Walt Disney. Maybe not. And
Yeah, actually, knowledge is a low-hanging fruit when it's taken.
sorry. Yes, when it's hanging. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I thought it might be inspiring. I don't know. Okay, so now if you are okay, we can do as a conclusion for this time. We can do like 2 minutes meditation. That is a kind of meditation. Okay, so I mean a kind. Just 2 or 3 minutes to give you an idea, if it's okay for you.
Maybe we should before do Unipuff before we do the meditation. Like Fortis,
Sorry?
maybe Fortis wants to contribute what he did before we enter.
I think it doesn't have an conclusive end, but maybe this is exactly what I was getting at. Wait, I'll have to roll it to do the performance. So you probably won't be able to see that.
Yes, can you show it to us if you can? Yeah, merci.
It's mostly text, but I have a sort of poetry here, and it reads. First of all, I have a. This is from Maturana and Varela, of you who know about the basis, the fundamental self-replicating property of all living organisms, which basically is considered to be the closure of the organism from its environment, creating an internal milieu and an external one. And so starting from this closure, I elaborate. Closure is eternal loneliness. Metabolism is organismic masturbation. How can you perceive yourself other than as a difference from all that you're not? And so I point you. What's there? The other side? What's there?
This is a very strong toilet paper.
The beginning of the end? The end? The same line? What's there? And it ends here.
Nice.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you so much. Metabolism. So I just wanted to do 2 minutes because just for indication of meditation that is centered, and I wanted to check the English words before, and I didn't have time. So the bones that are sitting on your chair. So Steph, can you help me? The bones, sitting bones. It's called sitting bones. Yes. So the sitting bones. So we're going to work really with the sitting bones, okay? So I hope you all seated somewhere and that you can feel the sitting bones on your chair. And like if they are, melting on the floor and on the chair, they get soft. And to me, when I feel that, my backbone is getting more balanced if I relax the sitting bone. So. And so if you relax your sitting bones and you imagine they're like a crepe on the chair, flat. And maybe you can focus on the left sitting bone, and then you can see that you have the sensation that all your body is getting on the left. And then you can slowly balance, center, and then go back. Then, focus your attention on the right sitting bone, and then you have all the body that is following, and you have your hips and all the region around the sitting bones that is also softening. And so then you can center back. Then you have still your 2 sitting bones very soft on the chair. And then you can try to see where your backbone is starting next to the sitting bone, the lowest part of your backbone, which has a name also. sacrum. And you can also soften it. And this relaxation of this region really has an impact on the relaxation of all the body. And you can feel the breath coming from really down this region between the sacrum and the sitting bones and going all the way up to your mouth. I think there's some yoga, something doing that. And with the breath, probably the shoulders also are relaxing. But just observe this breath and really all the way down and up. And if you don't feel it, just imagine it. So we do 3 more breaths like this, and then we slowly go open our eyes and go back to the screen. You know, as you feel. So when you, I mean, each of you take your time, and it's a good time to open your eyes. You do it, but just take your time. So thank you first. And so as I just want to say a conclusion sentence. So if you can put your roll like here, paper roll here. Yes. And so the workshop, the whatever we do now is not ended now. You just, I really suggest that you keep this paper roll, that you put it back into your bathroom, and that you use it, okay? And then we will have a debrief after that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know.
Voila, so.
Yeah. That was good.
Sorry?
No, I was just thinking. I don't know how everybody else is on time, but I mean, maybe we just debrief a little
Yeah,
bit.
I need to go quite soon.
Yeah, I was just thinking, just to my own thoughts to round everything up. I like, you know, metabolizing, you know, what we kind of like shared and what we did with our little paper roll tiles was pretty neat. About like giving space for it to like settle in. I think it's important too. I think sometimes with my own self is like always hustling in a sense, and like, you know, kind of bombarding your mind with too much information, or trying to complete a task instead of like letting it metabolize. I think it's another thing that I've been getting to for my own self.